OMG BBG!
Welcome back to another Beyblade Burst unboxing. Today we have a Longinus unboxing for you.
Sick.
It's a special one because it's a Pro Series version of the Longinus by Hasbro. So this is basically like wave 2 of the Pro Series. So we are starting to get more and more of these Pro Series bays, which is always welcomed. I hope they keep on doing this for all the seasons. We're seeing a lot of GT bays so far. So Zwei Longinus or Zwei Luinor is a GT bay. So looks like in this pack we get everything we got from the Takara one pretty much. And we'll go through the differences of course. It is a Hasbro version, so there are some slight variation. And I see from this picture, we get a special launcher that's left spinning. So it's a left spinning light launcher like we got from our Takara stuff back in the day in Beyblade vs. GT. So yeah, the packaging, as always, looks super good in Pro Series. Looks more professional. The aesthetics is like real cool. So yeah, that's kind of the introduction of the Luinor Bay. So let's flip it to the back of the box and we can take a look at the parts that it comes with. So this Zwei Luinor comes with the D69-P disc and then a PR02 performance set.
That's like totally different from the original setup.
Exactly, like all those numbers, what do they mean? Well, you get a Blitz Disc and you get a Xtend Plus driver.
That's crazy, man.
So,
totally different.
Totally different than the original release with Zwei Longinus back in Beyblade vs. GT from Takara. But I'm actually pretty hyped about the Xtend Plus because that is awesome. Because of the swap in parts and stuff like that, we are seeing that this is classified as a balance type. So what do you guys think about this? Luinor being a balance type? Do you feel it?
You guys have to mix and match. You're gonna have to buy other Pro Series products to basically complete the original combo.
Man, did I even mention like we're getting metal dragon heads, guys? Finally!
Yo, it's been years.
Legit
been years, man. We haven't seen metal dragon head since like Nightmare Luinor from Hasbro.
Like, Hasbro basically took away the metal parts after the second season. But in Pro Series, we're getting them back because the Pro Series is meant to bring back all the original features from the Takara stuff. So let's open everything up and dang. Okay, yo, I'm actually really hyped about this launcher. I'm really glad that they included it.
But it's like we never actually use it outside.
True, but like this ripcord is a lot better compared to that flimsy thin cord that we got from all the Hasbro Speedster release and stuff like that. Man, this feels just so much more premium, even though this is supposed to be just a basic starter launcher. Yeah. Right. So yeah, I'm like just happy that they at least kept it, and it's a blue version, so it like looks very similar to the Takara one. Man, that's satisfying. Alright, so here is Zwei Luinor or Zwei Longinus. Oh man, metal dragon heads.
Let's go, that's sick.
Metal weights. So you guys have no idea like how long we've been waiting for the Hasbro to come up with metal dragon heads. If you guys haven't like kept up to date with the Hypersphere stuff back in Beyblade vs. Rise, you would know that in Hypersphere there were a lot of changes to a point where it didn't even feel like Longinus anymore, right? So
metal dragon heads are back. It's dope.
And just like Takara, we have the teeth system. If you guys want to learn more about that teeth system, a comparison with Pro Series bays from Hasbro versus Takara, you guys can watch our stress tests. That will give you some more information on how that's like. So just because this is the first Pro Series bay that we unboxed with the GT chip, I'll show you how it works. Unclip the two sides, pop out the teeth parts, and then your chip will come off. Underneath that, you have your weight. So this is the part that you can also customize, and it will change the weight distribution depending on kind of what configuration you have on there.
Yo, I actually like this system a lot.
Okay, so all the parts are laid out. Let's start with the GT chip. So looks pretty standard. Comparing it with Takara design, it's pretty much the same thing. Keep in mind that we don't have the stickers on these Hasbro tops yet. We'll do that afterwards. But yeah, like I can't really even tell the difference between this one versus the Takara one we unboxed last year. And then going to the energy layer and also the weights, they look pretty much the same again. We probably really have to weigh it out if we want to get to the bottom of it, but I'm pretty sure they are supposed to be the exact same thing. Now, what's different with this release is we get a different disc, like we said earlier. We also get a different performance tip. So for the original one, we had Drake. Like the design is more like a dragon, fits better with Longinus in my opinion, but it's not too bad to have a different one. Blitz is also a really good disc to have. And then for the performance tip, instead of having spiral dash, which is like Longinus's like signature driver with that design, right? With the star pattern and stuff like that. So we don't have that. We have the Xtend Plus driver. So let's put the Xtend Plus side by side, and here's the Takara Tomy one on the right side, the Hasbro one on the left side. Do you guys see a difference? It's pretty much the same thing, it seems, right? Now for the fun part, Hasbro Pro Series, we actually have stickers. So let's put the stickers on our dragon.
The weird thing about this Blitz Disc coming in this combination for Pro Series is that we already received this Blitz Disc with Zwei Luinor already. Came with our Zwei Luinor and now on our Zwei Luinor, which is weird. Like, bruh, why didn't you just give us the original Drake? Here's the Zwei Luinor scanned into our game. If you guys were curious to see what it looks like in here.
Yeah, so this is Zwei Luinor, not Zone Luinor, so that's a completely separate bay where we got from Hypersphere, and the game actually recognized that. But you can't actually take apart the GT chip or the weights inside the game, so it's all in one.
Yep, so we have the Blitz Disc and the Xtend Plus performance tip.
And for the rest of the parts that it comes with, just to give you a recap, we have the Blitz Disc, so it's got the flaps on there, right? So for Xtend Plus, you have Stamina mode, which is like the lowest mode you can go. Then you can go one up, which makes it a little bit taller. This one is Defense mode. And then the tallest mode is gonna be your attack mode. So that's almost like whole flat. So yeah, Xtend Plus is really fun. Good at life after death too. Okay, so all the stickers are on. They look pretty much identical. It's funny because I almost mixed up the chips and I had to really like look closely to see which one was the older one, which was our Takara Tomy one. As we were actually doing the stickers and stuff like that, we took a look at the parts, and a lot of the parts actually have the Takara Tomy like logo or the copyright on the actual part itself. So it's kind of interesting to see that. Being a Hasbro Bay Pro Series, they're still borrowing that design, right? So it's pretty much the same thing. Let's just weigh it out to see if there's any major weight difference. I have the, okay, which one is this again? Oh, this is the Hasbro one.
Hasbro one, nice and shiny still. Not worn out. 26.49, so 26.5 basically.
Okay, so Takara Tomy.
A little bit more, 26.98. So it's like half a gram heavier.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so it's like pretty much the same design. Maybe deep down inside there are some plastic variations. This is probably a good release for you to get if you see it in stores. Alright, so Zwei Luinor, we're ready to go with the test battle and test spin. This bay is pretty cool, hits really hard. It sends kind of your bays flying up because you got these dragon heads that kind of swings you up with the upper attacks. 3, 2, 1, let's Man, these light launchers are actually pretty sweet.
It's a good upgrade from the Hasbro ones for sure. 3, 2, 1. Yo, one thing I have to admit about the Pro Series is that although they're, you know, releasing random bays from like different generations, now you get a lot of variety in your battles, right? Like before, we wouldn't necessarily battle Zwei Luinor against a Zwei Longinus, you know what I mean? Because they're from different gens. But now we do it.
Yeah, I hope to see some Beyblade Burst Surge Gen Pro Series. I think that would be pretty sweet.
Yo, give me that Rage Longinus Hasbro form. Come on.
Give me that Lucifer.
Easy.
Okay, so I'm just gonna switch it up. I think I should just go into attack mode. Being Luinor can change things up. Focus on attacks.
3, 2, 1. Orb in guard. Oh,
slam
solid. Solid knockout. 3, 2, 1. Oh, tie. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that redirect.
Oh, hit you so hard.
Wow, I'm losing so much spin. Oh, I bursted. Yo, I bursted and kind of like stayed together for half a second there.
Alright, so that was the unboxing of our Pro Series Zwei Luinor. I was gonna say L3 or L4, but that's not the name no more.
Yeah, we don't got any of that. Let's go.
Yeah, so this is like kind of like the original. So if you want all the gimmicks from the original, metal heads, the GT chip, you got the weight. This is a bay for you, or even just for collector's purposes. Maybe you just want to collect all the past gen and you never got into this one. It's a good way to come back to Beyblade Burst. You can buy it from your local stores in North America too with the Pro Series stuff. So yeah, it's a good thing overall. Tell us in the comment section below what you guys think. And that's basically it. Like the video, subscribe, and as always,
Geeks out.